the rampant email culture that had evolved over the years to one that used email in a more thoughtful way. A shift away from the death by meeting culture to a more balanced one, with fewer meetings, involving fewer people, taking less time, and achieving better outcomes. A shift away from a culture of complicated collaboration that just frustrated people to one where great things were achieved when they worked together. Having said that, this was a highly successful global organization, so they must have been doing lots right. And they were. They got stuff done. But the costs of a less than effective productivity culture were high, including long hours, stress, lack of balance, and high turnover. The culture of our team and organization often works against our efforts to be productive, and our leaders can be a part of the problem. Productivity problems at the team level. Smart Teams is not about task lists or zero inboxes. While these are critical at the individual level, they are not the focus here. This book looks at how we can work together to solve the common issues that challenge our productivity daily. There are 4 key productivity issues that we face when we work together in complex environments such as the modern corporate office. 1. Information overload. Hopefully you are not dealing with the extreme volumes of email faced by the managers in the earlier story, but I bet you are not too far from this. How many emails do you get each day? 50 or 60? Not too bad. 100? That is a bit harder to manage. 200? Now you're feeling the pressure. More than that and you are officially drowning. What started out as a simple, useful communication tool between academics has become a nightmare for many workers today. Don't get me wrong, I love email, just not too much of it. And it is not just email that is overloading us with information. Each day, we juggle numerous other information systems, including instant messaging, phone calls, voicemail, collaboration tools, customer management systems, and project dashboards. We simply have too much information these days, and it's sometimes difficult to turn this information into intelligence. Studies have suggested that our stress levels start to elevate when we receive more than 50 emails daily, and that applies to most people I work with. We need to reduce the volume of emails and other information we send and receive. Most of it is just noise, and the signal is getting lost. While taking advantage of the speed of communication and the easy access to information that tools such as email provide, we need to get back to a more focused way of working. 2. Too much time in unfocused meetings. Meetings are an important way for us to get work done, working with and through other people. But for some of us, especially senior managers, they have taken over our whole week, leaving us with little time to get anything else done. These can be resource-heavy collaborations, during which only 1 or 2 people in the meeting are actually doing the work, while everyone else watches on. There is an old Irish joke that sums this up well. How many workers does it take to dig a hole? 6. 1 to dig the hole and 5 to stand around and watch. Meetings should not be a spectator sport. If you are not a player, should you even be there? If not managed well, meetings can have adverse consequences. Your workday should strike a healthy balance between time working with others and time getting your own stuff done. If you are in meetings most of the day, you will have little time for your own work and your productivity will drop. When you compensate for this imbalance by working longer hours, your stress levels rise, relationships get frayed, and the quality of your work drops as you miss deadlines or are constantly rushing to get stuff done on time. Meetings often take more time than is necessary. An hour, 60 minutes is a nice round time frame. But isn't 30 minutes just as neat and potentially more productive? Parkinson's law states that the work will always expand to fill the time available. We tend to schedule meeting durations based on habit rather than need.